Real talk, not a talk. King over everything. 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 Welcome to the Real Talk, not a talk. 5 brothers conversing, 2 knowledge, reflecting the spark. It's not a style, Harlem Live, New York. With the official realness blowing up to the chart. So let's fly to the dirty south, let's see what's shaking. Judas great, Georgia live, straight from Macon. Dollar bill, will y'all? Yes, sir, Steve. Dallas, Texas, let's debate, no controversy. Let's keep going. Super Day, the OG. San Diego, the Yale kid, the OG. I know y'all got a Fillmore, Frisco, KID. Faithful, all faithful, Silverado, KEV. It's history in the making. You know the biz, deep sizzle. Said it best, y'all know what it is. It's real talk, not a talk. Not a gang over everything. And you know how we live. Real talk, not a talk. Gang over everything. Real talk, not a 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 gang over everything.
San Francisco!
All right. Now, if you find yourself here, just know that you are officially rocking out the Real Talk, Not the Talk crew. All right? So, I know last week was a bit of a shocker for everybody. I mean, I'm not going to lie, man. I was red hot. I was hot like this background, man, after that game. And so was the crew. And as you know, we are the home of that official realness. Nobody brings you that unabashed, unapologetic, real talk, 49er talk, like the crew here, Real Talk, 9er talk, the best talk. So let's move on along to the itinerary. Yeah, it was a battle. A battle. Well, I'm gonna go as far as to say this: a battle that shouldn't have been. You know, we said it last week. If we take care of business early, we'd have a different outcome today. All right? Can't let guys hang around. Cow. And I know everybody's blaming, the national media. Everybody's questioning Trey. You got the Debo rumors, getting worse and worse and more out of hand as we go along. But I'm gonna say, I think Kyle's on the hot seat, guys. Kyle's on the hot seat. He's got to change with that playbook. You can't coach Trey Lance like Jimmy. So we got to open up that playbook. You got to show some versatility, Kyle. And now, for the reason we're all here. All right, week 1, post-game discussion. The Niners and Bears. Let's get it. And without any further ado, time to introduce
I'm
crew.
not so much of a...
Hey. Well, all right. All right, from the west side, the best side. Not just any old cousin. Let's give it up for our first cousin, y'all. Super Dave, the OG. Give it up, y'all. Hey. All right, we're going to take it on down to the dirty South, Georgia. Macon, that is. Let's give it up for my guy from the Mactown. What did he Mac down?
Yeah.
Give it up, y'all. For you, great. We're going to take it on back east. It is I, your host, none other than the one and only Niner Style. Yes, sir.
All right.
And we are the Real Talk Niner Talk crew. Let's give it up again, guys, for the crew. And before we get started, almost forgot. Time to stamp it.
Welcome to the home of that official realness. Let's get it in with Real Talk, Niner Talk.
Real talk fresh, y'all. So, Jew's in that sunken place.
Yep.
He's having technical difficulties with his cable tonight. Y'all still got rain down there, Jew? Can you hear us?
I don't think he can hear us.
I don't think he can hear you. He's probably got to go and come back in. But
I can hear y'all.
Oh, you can hear us? All right, yeah. You'll probably snap out of it. Come on back. Get on back in live action. Man, this game was, oh, that game was ugly. I mean, that shit was, that was Flavor Flav ugly, man.
That was worse than that.
Shit, that was Sealy. That was Color Purple Sealy ugly. Ooh, that was ugly game. And I think we got more rain.
That was Ari Spears ugly.
Yeah. It's all kinds of ugly. Hey, Jew, go on out and come back in, man, because you sunk it. I'm going to let you out.
This was a shocking week to begin with. Who would have thought that next opponent would be the only undefeated team in the division?
Yeah. This definitely wasn't on the plan. Damn,
Just makes this Sunday a must-win.
Must win. Yeah, we cannot lose this game. And you know what? That's what this is all about, man. Trey, you know, like I said, you know we support Trey like none other, but at the end of the day, Trey got to put on his big boy boots, man, and get out here and get it done, man. I know we asking for a lot. I know it's a tall ask. These NFL games are not easy to win. By any stretch of the imagination are they easy. But he's got to get out there. He's got to get out there. We need him to get out there. He's got to, you know, play through all the criticisms, you know, fair, unfair, doesn't matter. But Trey got to get out there and get the ball in, man. We need this game.
Some of his growing pains on Sunday.
Yeah.
A couple of passes and threw when he shouldn't have.
All things we knew we'd go through, you know. I'm not, listen, man, I'm not even going to entertain the BS I've been reading on the internet and in the social media about even contemplating in the slightest degree that this brother was responsible for that loss. Okay, he threw one interception. Okay. That's to be, you know, listen, Peyton Manning, Hall of Famer, threw 28 his first year.
Yes.
28 interceptions.
And nobody could have thrown a pass in that fourth quarter the way that rain
was coming down. He didn't see the safety at all. I mean, yeah, he didn't see him at all. Downpours coming in your face. But you know what I want to say, man? And I'm sorry, I got to harp on it again, man. Why brothers got to go through this shit? Nobody said that with, what's my man in Jacksonville? Trevor Lawrence, he had plenty of bad games, plenty of interceptions. Nobody doubted him. Look at this boy at the Jets. Zach Wilson.
And he's going to continue to be bad.
Zach Wilson. Now, I've watched this guy throw plenty of picks. McCorkle, because we get McCorkle up my way. I watched him against Dallas. They won a fourth quarter drive to win the game, and he threw the ball away. And nobody blamed him or was so overtly critical of him. What is it about this kid, even some in his own fan base? You know, we have a civil war within his fan base. What is it about this kid that not just the national media, but those in his own fan base strongly dislike?
I have no idea.
I don't see why they can't get behind this kid and back him. I don't get it.
It's like they're waiting for him to fail so Jimmy can come in, which...
And that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, brother.
Unable to continue. That's the only reason the number 10 should come in. Let him go through his growing pains. Let him get his reps. This is only his third start ever as a pro, and he's getting this kind of scrutiny, man. It's so damn unfair. You know what I want to say, but you know, 7 minutes ain't up yet. Right.
It's so unfair to this kid.
Well, actually, you're 9 minutes in right now. So you can go ahead.
Okay, well, it's so fucking unfair what's happening with Trey Lance, man. I don't like it one bit. And like I said, I personally had the pleasure of meeting the brother, and he's a great kid, man. He's a great kid, you know.
Agreed.
There it is, there, man. Like I said, he's a great kid, respectful, you know. Great kid, man. There he is. Judah, great. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I was just saying how unfair it is that Trey, the expectations that everybody has for Trey. You know?
Like how everybody was ready to jump on the man after one start.
Mm-hmm.
And the way the outcome wasn't even all his fault.
At all. Not one bit. It's ridiculous. Makes no sense at all. Makes none at all. You know. Well, as you can see, guys, I'm trying to get chats are lit up. Anybody, any sighting of the Queen?
I have not seen her yet. That doesn't mean she's not there.
Yeah. This is, like I said, this week. I ain't gonna lie, man. My night was destroyed after that game. I was in a shitty mood. Wasn't really talkative. I mean, we're real faithfuls, man. That shit hurt.
I couldn't even answer my phone because everybody calling me trying to talk shit.
Yeah, man. How did we blow that game, man? I mean,
I got Chicago relatives that let me have it.
Brother, there's plenty of blame to go around, but that ain't what we doing here, man. It's not how do we blame? How do we fix it?
And there's a lot that needs to be fixed.
Right. How do we fix it? Everybody can point the finger at somebody and assign blame. Oh, you. Yeah, we got plenty of that to go around, but how do we fix it? It's funny. I was driving to work the other morning there. Jerry Rice was on, 95.7 The Game. I love those guys. And you heard what he said. He said when Walsh days, you couldn't do that. If you did the shit that these guys did, the defense did, with those penalties, you was getting a one-way ticket back home. You couldn't be here doing that.
Right.
And let's be honest, we're talking about an offense that couldn't move the ball. So why, and I'll repeat it, I'm sorry, excuse my vernacular, guys, why the fuck is Justin Fields getting such praise? Hold on, why the fuck is Justin Fields getting such, he couldn't move the ball. We moved the ball for him with the stupid penalties.
It counted. That's
right. He made a couple of, right, he
game, they look at the end result.
The first half.
He threw two
blown coverage.
Right. And let me tell you something. Prior to that, the whole first half, they couldn't even get enough. They couldn't even get over the 50.
He had negative passing yards in the first half.
Yeah. But why is he getting such praise today? Yeah, they won the game. So winning is that important that we take all context and throw it out the window?
Well, that's the whole adage. When you win, the quarterback gets the credit. When you lose, no matter what, the quarterback gets the blame. That's the way it's always been.
Well, I'm not going with that attitude. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
They praise the Fields because they want to see Trey fail so bad that they going
what is it that they hate about this kid?
Yeah, because he wasn't their choice. Everybody wanted Mac Jones.
Well, listen. They want Jimmy out there. Period. They want Jimmy out there.
Either Jimmy or Mac Jones. That's what everybody wanted.
But see, sad thing is, if McCorkle was here, he wouldn't be going through this.
Right.
And this is what I said to Dave earlier. What is it with brothers that we got to go through this kind of shit in the NFL? What's the deal? And look at this clown earlier, Mike Martz. He need to make his mind up. Either Trey is great or he ain't.
Right.
Then to double back like that and be so disrespectful, man. I mean, that shit was personal. The things he said, he didn't see what was like he was shit, like he was nothing.
And then the motherfucker,
the way he spoke about him.
Chris Sims talking about that. He talked to somebody that talked to some of the locker room, and they want Jimmy.
Well, Chris Sims ain't nothing but a shit stirrer, and we need to keep him far away from all of our business.
I don't trust anything that man says.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the biggest head scratcher for me in that game was why the fuck Kyle go from when he was running in the first half to doing all the bullshit.
What did I tell y'all about that dude? What do I always say?
It's starting to stick. That's the reputation is starting to stick.
Right, but what did I always say about Kyle? Didn't I say if Kyle was a boxer, Kyle would fight you and kick your ass fighting conventional, and he'll go southpaw for no reason to get knocked out? Mm-hmm. He'll go against what's something could be working. We've seen him do it countless times. We've watched the man in Super Bowls do it. We've watched him. He'll get out there and put together a beautiful game plan that's actually working, to then turn around and completely negate anything he put together. Completely just avoid it. And work against himself. That's if that ain't a fucking mad scientist, man.
And the queen in the building.
Yes,
the queen is in the building. All right, time to shut it down. Time to shut it down, guys. Y'all know. And I like when she comes in the building. It just sets the mood right, for the whole, for the roll call.
And this time we have a competition because you're both here.
Oh yeah, last week I won you.
You will be judged on originality.
I won by default. I won by default. And I got a bone to pick with Melissa. She said, "I hate to give it to New York, but Don, you won." Melissa, we're neighbors. You're Jersey, I'm New York. What the hell is up with that? This guy's in the South. These guys on the other side of the country. I'm your neighbor. Why would you hate to give it to me? I don't know, man. We got that 49er thing going on here in New York. You know, people just love to hate you. Even your neighbors. Even your neighbors, man. All right. Y'all know what time it is. My favorite part of the show. And like we always do around this time. Oh, where's the thing at? Okay. Yeah, like we always do around this time. Time to get into the roll call. Give the real talkers their due. All right? Let's get it. Hey, Real Talk, 9 to Talk. Say what? It's the roll call. All right, first up on the agenda, y'all. Let's give it up for our brother, MW. Not BMW, but MW. Give it up, y'all, for Monty Williams. Hey. All right, this is my man, my mellow. Get on the mic because you know you eat jello. Give it up for T.A. Ty Alston, by way of Harlem, like your brother here. Give it up for Ty. Hey. Now, y'all know this guy. This dude is one of our personal favorites, man, and a member of the crew. Definitely a member of the Real Talk 90 Talk crew. Give it up for my brother, your brother, my guy, your guy. D, you know what it is, Sizzle. Give it up for Sizzle, y'all.
He's bringing the vote.
Hey. Roll call, it's the roll call. All right. Let's give it up for my brother who's dirtier than Jew could ever be. Give it up for my man from that dirty South. Give it up for Memphis, Maine. Give it up for Maine, y'all. Hey. Roll call, it's the roll call. All right. Let's give it up for JJ in the place to be. Remember JJ from last week, man. Give it up, y'all, for J. Jonah. Give it up for J. Jonah, y'all. Where we at? Hold on, I'm trying to do something a little different today. Where's she at, y'all? I'm looking for Panama. Where the hell she at?
Don't see her yet.
It ain't hard to find. She right there.
Oh, I thought you said she was in the building.
She in the building.
She is?
Oh, yes.
There it is. Let me stop it. The beat must stop. We normally do this in the beginning, but I want to wait till we see her first and do it live and direct. All right, y'all. So let's give it up. Y'all know no broadcast is ever official without the queen.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever.
Let's give it up, y'all, for Panama Queen. Panama Queen. Yes, sir. I get in them comments. Niner style of Juve.
Your hands are big. I thought you were going to grab me from the screen.
All right. Guess we'll get the tally up later, Jew. I think I beat you again, though, man. I think I won this one.
It was a whooping.
All right. Let's get it. Real Talk 9 to Talk. It's the roll call. Okay, we got a Facebook user /troll. Dave, this is one of your boys, man. Cowboys in the house. Get out of here. We beat the hell out of you guys, man. Sent y'all a Pakistan, But whoever you are, we appreciate the acknowledgement. We love our trolls. Yeah, we love our trolls, too. All right, give it up for the trolls.
Don Wilson is his name.
All right, let's give it up for our brother, No BS. Give it up, y'all, for No Border Sports. Give it up for No Border. Hey. It's the roll call.
Another Facebook user will identify. Bill Del Rio. Thank you for joining us here.
Who? Hey, from around the way, we got 49er Faithful Dave from PA. Give it up for 49er Faithful Dave from PA, y'all. We got down there? All right, we got Raphael Rosario. Let's give it up for Double R. Double R, the place to be. Thank you for rocking out with Real Talk 9 to Talk and being a part of tonight's discussion. Yes, sir. Okay, let me get up top here. Let's get to some of these cammies. All right, not Lou, but give it up for Brandon Ferrigno, Forever Faithful Podcast. Let's give it up for FFP, y'all. Hey. All right, we're going to come on back on the double up. Let's give it up for the queen herself, our matriarch, our true matriarch. Let's give it up, y'all, for Panama Queen. The true matriarch of Real Talk 9 to Talk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, yes, sir. All right, we got the throwback. Play calling is the biggest thing.
Yeah, that is Joe Del Rio once again.
All right. That's our troll. That's our troll. He came here talking that Dallas stuff. We love our haters, though. We love our haters. We like the trolls. We love them.
Actually, he's not the troll.
Okay, so this is another guy.
Well, you could have stopped before you said all
you could have stopped it before I killed him, you know? Dave tell me after we kill him. You know, okay, let's give it up for our brother from the west side with the best ride. Give it up, y'all, for C. McCarver Jr. Give it up for C. McCarver, y'all.
going on, bro.
My man, C. McCarver. King of the tailgate. What's we got here? Who we got
Where you
here?
went to?
All right, we got Bebop, Hip Hop, and You Don't Stop. Let's give it up for our homegirl, Bebop Jones. Give it up for Bebop, y'all. Hey. Bebop.
That's another area we got to talk about.
All right. And the place to be. Let's give it up for our brother, our homie, JD. Give it up for JD, y'all. That's Jerome Davis. All right, looks like we got everybody, guys.
Denise?
D. Thomas just popped in.
Oh, she up top. All right. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. All right. Let's give it up for our homegirl, Denise G, in the place to be. Denise, what's up, Denise? Yeah, I got to get Denise her T-shirt. You know, Denise is the one that she won a T-shirt last week. You know. Oh, look who's back, y'all. Ain't this about a Seattle slow? You know what, Dave? Let's go right on him. He won. We ain't gonna say nothing to you, Seattle. We ain't gonna mess with you, man. You got this one. You got it. But we'll see you Sunday, sucker. You got this one, but we'll see you Sunday.
I'm still talking. Sorry.
In the place to be, let's give it up for our brother DT. Give it up for D. Thomas, y'all. The Spartan. Yes, sir. Straight up, Larry. It's never gonna happen. Jimmy is garbage. Jimmy's not just garbage. He's hot garbage.
All right.
Yeah, I think I saw No Border Sports here.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I got to him. We got Steven, guys. Steven's back. Give it up, y'all, for Steven Williams. Give it up for Steven, y'all. Yes, sir.
Hey, go down to Seattle, please.
Put Jimmy G in. Oh man, this is my boy, y'all. Like I know this is my man, my mellow, Larry Hayes. He's a coworker. He's a Jet fan. So we're not really gonna. Yeah. That's all I could do for this guy, man.
At least our game was competitive.
Yeah.
We got 49er Jeff with a
Hey Larry, man, I'm gonna loop
Jeff with a late appearance.
I'm gonna loop that and send it to your phone, man. That's all you need to hear. You say, oh, that's my man, my mellow. Give it up, y'all. My man, my mellow. Out of the NYC with me. Let's give it up, y'all, for the founder of the 49er, the Brooklyn 49er faithful group. Give it up for 49er Jeff, my man. Yeah, man. So it's been a crazy one, brothers. It's been a crazy one, man. Like that game was just off the hook. But it's time to talk about it, man. Let's get into it. Yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts, faithful. But we gotta talk about it. Gotta talk about it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, man. So like I said, man, my whole night was messed up after that loss, man. I was pretty much out of it, man.
It's been a rough couple of days, man.
Yeah, and then add insult to injury of these damn reporters and everybody being Monday morning quarterbacks, and it's just crazy, man.
What added insult to injury? When they got the momentum and freaking of all the players to score, Don Pettis.
How? Dante, how we? Man.
Whip him, throw something at him. Don't let
But you do know how, you know, for the.
Don't ever do anything for the rest of his life in the NFL. But he will have that one moment where he got his former team back. And I'm pissed as hell. I know Kyle Shanahan is.
Yeah. Well, you know how that happened. Kev called me and broke it down, but then I did some further searching. We were a little off. We blamed the wrong guy. Was it Gibson? Kev said Gibson abandoned his assignment, but it wasn't Gibson. It was Hufanga.
No, it was Hufanga. He ran right behind Hufanga.
Yep.
What happened was Hufanga went to, remember that's when Justin Fields was, running these guys. So he went to go rush and get in the backfield to get it.
Which he didn't need
Justin
to
Fields,
do.
what he
Not
didn't
only
need to
did
do.
he rush to go get him, he ran to the whole other side of the fucking field.
Let that boy run straight down the field. So Travaris Ward left the Cat Whisperer to cover that guy, which left the Cat Whisperer open, and Justin found him and hit him for a bomb, man. That's how that stuff happens. And who did that to us all the time? Russell Wilson did that to us all the time in Seattle. He would do that all the time. He'd run around and shit and razzle dazzle and all that. We flying and missing, and guys is wide open downfield. He'd throw a bomb. He did it all the time.
It looked like he was feeling the punch.
Bro, let me tell you something.
You have to give Justin Fields his due. The pressure was there all game long.
But he did what he always did. He didn't. To me, okay, this is my thing. To me, he didn't tactically. He didn't tactically sit in the pocket. But Dave, he didn't tactically sit in the pocket and pick us apart.
I didn't say he sat in the pocket.
That's why I can't give him that kind of credit.
Elusive, because Bosa was right there, and only Justin Fields can get away from Bosa like that and open up doors, which is what he did on that play. The pressure was there all game. That front was getting to them. They made adjustments in the second half.
And we didn't.
The adjustment I seen that they made was in the first half, he was trying to stay in the pocket and pass. Second half, he decided to start running around and moving, trying to make shit happen with his legs. And for some reason, we still haven't learned how to play a fucking scrambling quarterback.
Scrambling quarterbacks. That's what they all do to us. Even the other little guy, what's his name? In Arizona. Yeah. Kyler, yeah, man. We just struggle with them type of quarterbacks, man.
It didn't help that our defense just dropped the ball and was undisciplined. How many third downs did we stop only to have a stupid penalty?
Like 7 or 8 of them motherfuckers.
I could see Bosa's face on one of them. It was 3rd and 3. We got to stop. And then another 15-yard penalty. He just threw his hands up. I mean, you can't do that. 12 penalties for 99 yards. You're not going to win.
Speaking of Bosa, I ain't never seen nobody be so quiet and calm in a press conference and pissed off at the same time.
Yeah, Bosa was pissed.
Yeah, he does have.
He was pissed.
He was pissed, and rightfully so. He should be pissed. I was. Look, you knew I was fired about. I guess I was red. I was lava. I was like this background, man. I was hot. Oh, was I hot after that game?
Well, what we did. We had said it in the show, pregame show. We played down to our competition.
To our competition. That's playing down to your competition. Absolutely. And we need our guys. That we need. I just don't like when our veteran guys. I mean, look, Debo's my man, my mellow. But come on, Debo, you can't fumble the ball in the red zone, baby. You can't do that.
He never had the ball adjusted. That was why he fumbled. He never had it tucked.
He should have it tucked.
He got popped in.
I'm sorry, man. If we're gonna get on, guys in the past, we're gonna get on Tart and all these guys when they fall short for things, come on, Debo, you're our guy. I mean, he came back and made up and scored a touchdown, but we needed that first one. We needed 14. We needed 14 points on the board. We should have ended that first half 17 at least.
We should have had 28 points. We should have had 28.
Just like we was on Trey for overthrowing Crawford when he was open. But I didn't realize that he had pressure on him. He had pressure like right in his face.
Right.
Kent, when he comes, is actually going to break that play down, Jew, that you just mentioned there. He made me look at that a whole new way. But our O-line, Spencer Burford had the best percentage there, but as a group, they were trashed. I'm going to mention the name Grimace again, because that's exactly how he blocked. Yeah. There wasn't one passing play where he didn't get beat, and Trey had to compensate with his legs there. But even Trent Williams looked bad.
But tell me,
and the bad thing is, they only rushed 4. Yeah. They never blitzed, and they got as much pressure as you could stand. We have to get together there.
But I see, Grant pointed something out yesterday on this show. That did y'all notice? He showed plays after Trey got sacked to knock down anything that none of the players helped him up.
Wow, didn't notice that.
When he was on the grind, McGlinchey was standing right there in front of him and just ran off the field. Trent Williams looked at him with his hand on his hip and then just walked off the field.
This poor kid, man.
But he said that you can go back and watch games when Jimmy got sacked and they was out there and everybody was rushing to help him up.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
That's telling.
That's very telling. That's very telling.
Well, I wouldn't expect McGlinchey to pick up anybody. He can barely hold the guy he's blocking.
Hey, look, and he was the reason that he got sacked. He was the reason Trey got sacked.
Was that when the brother grabbed his jersey and yanked him down? Yep. Yeah, that was McGlinchey. Yep.
Grimace got beat all game.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm putting the name Grimace back in there. I tried to be nice, but after Sunday, yeah, if he could get sacks every time, he would be Aaron Donald, but we know he's not.
Hey, look, man. This week, these dudes better step this shit up this week. We cannot afford to lose.
We got to win this game.
We got to win it.
We got to win this game.
But you know what? Even if we don't win it, I don't want to hear shit from no Jimmy fans because he didn't beat Seattle either.
No. Listen, let's be honest. To think that Jimmy would have won this game is asinine as hell. Jimmy wouldn't have won this game.
Jimmy wouldn't have made that 3rd and 13 with his legs. Jimmy couldn't have gotten the ball out that fast to Ray. Right. There are certain things he couldn't do in this game.
Wow.
The only thing that Trey looked like Jimmy was with that interception.
Right on. Let's give it up, y'all, for Mariah 49 faithfully. What's going on, Mariah?
Thank God.
What I want to see from Trey is all his career in college. And one thing they talked about is he never makes the same mistake twice. And we know Jimmy has made that interception several times throughout his career as a 49er. Right. I want to see improvement there, that he doesn't throw that same type of pass, not seeing the safety there. That's what I want to see.
Hey, man, look. Pull Seattle Salute comment up. Because these dudes on their high horse right now because they won and beat the Broncos, who didn't play anybody.
Yeah, get out
of
here,
man. They didn't play none of their starters in the preseason. This was basically their first time getting out there together. Hey, pipe down a little bit, because we're going to bust y'all ass on Sunday.
That's right. Can I take your order, please? Yeah, you can take our order. We want to win next week. How about that? Give me a W.
I guarantee you we're gonna be on Gino like white on rice. Like stank on shit.
Gino ain't nothing but fried ice cream, man. Gino fried.
Seattle slew a horse.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay, we got our resident hater, Larry Hayes. Listen here, Larry. Worry about the Jets. Worry about that quarterback you got over there. Worry about that guy. Matter of fact, you got more than that guy to worry about. You got eons of shit to worry about, you know.
A New York Jet fan shouldn't even show their face.
He got no reason to watch football on Sundays. He has no reason to watch football on Sundays. Go to church and pray. Pray your team plays better. How about you do that?
I would pray that the team moves.
Well, listen, man. God willing, we kick Seattle teeth in. Let's see if they all come running here then. You ain't gonna see these guys then. You know? But we got to show these guys because we're the team everybody loves to hate. So I love to put this up on the screen and let people see our haters. We don't run from you. We're not gonna block you. We're not gonna kick you out. We're gonna bring you in here. We're gonna drag you in here and whip your ass. That's what we're gonna do for you. Where's the accountability? Didn't they get blown out?
To the Jets?
Yeah, didn't they get?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson blew them out. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You'll be wanting to know if Jimmy had anything to do with it. Wow. You know, these guys from these loser teams have so much to say about the 49ers, you know? They know more about us than they know about their own teams.
Again, he's a Jet fan.
Yeah, I mean, really, like, what does he know? Come on, get out of here.
He's looking for a way to bring up Joe Namath in the conversation.
I bet he wasn't even look. I bet he wasn't even born the last time they won.
He probably
wasn't even born. You know. That's right. All right, brother. C. McCarver.
All right.
Give me a 20 piece. That's right. I want one too. I want one too with some honey mustard. You know, I want one too with some honey mustard. All right, MW says, fuck the sea pigeons. You know what? Get that brother.
All right.
Get that brother around the applause for that. Yes, sir. We're gonna clip some wings on Sunday. How about that? We're gonna clip some wings on Sunday.
One area that scares me, and it was brought up by Bebop. He brought up the fact that Mitchell had 6.8 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 carries for 41 yards. He was on his way to a 100-yard plus day before he got injured.
Right.
And just like last season, week 1, our star running back gets hurt. We can't seem to catch a break. Mm-hmm. Wilson looked like he was auditioning for a Golden Girls revival. He was so slow trying to get to the line. My question is, Mason was playing special teams.
Yep.
Why wasn't he in there?
Why wasn't he in the damn? This is what I'm saying. Kyle is on the hot seat, man. This shit, there's too many questions. Like, why?
What is wrong with TDP that he can't play?
Right. Now, I hope he got that boy in the doghouse.
We don't see
now
this.
We're auditioning running backs like Tevin Coleman, like Deontay Freeman, and
I don't want another.
Marlon Mack to the
They did. I don't want another former Atlanta player on this roster. I don't want another one. We done been in done that. Them guys don't pan out.
At least one was a former 49er.
Listen, all of them that we've had here, only one that kind of panned out was what's it? Alex Mack. Alex Mack. Was the only one that panned out. He had some moments here and there, but he panned out at all. All the rest of them, man, keep him. Sanu, return to sender. You know, Coleman, return to sender, man. We good. Don't bring no more of your former flunkies over
like
there.
Tevin Campbell trying to make a comeback in the music.
I almost said Tevin Campbell. That what Dave called him all the time. I almost called him Tevin Campbell. Hey, look, guys, let's give it up for our brother, man. We haven't seen this guy in a while, man. This is Will, man. Mr. G, 49er 00. What's going on, brother? It's been a while, man. We ain't seen you in a while, brother.
Yes, it has been. I'm going to throw out some names here. Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, all had a lower QBR rating in week 1 than Trey Lance. And this is his third start.
Right.
Now, if their fans are complaining about their quarterback and they were bad in week 1, why are we complaining about Trey Lance in his third start?
Well, did you see his PFF rating? Did you see his PFF rating? I'm talking about
Trey.
Trey, yeah. He had a very good PFF rating. Oh, I got it here on my phone. Let me look it up real quick.
I believe he was the 10th best rated quarterback in week 1.
Yeah, his throw percentage, yeah. Where the hell did it go? Because I know I had it. No, where'd it go? God damn it, I hate when I see stuff and don't screenshot it and save it. And... Do I have it? I'm sorry, fellas. No, I didn't save it. But yeah, he was definitely. He was definitely you know, he had one of the better passing percentages. You know, for Sunday, one of the highest passing percentages.
Hey man, watching that game, Trey did some good things that we can look at and be like, yeah,
absolutely. He didn't play that bad, man.
Some of them passes that boy made. I was sitting at home like, yeah,
right.
He that guy.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would say he needs to work on is still getting the ball out faster.
I agree.
That's the only thing.
I agree. Well, my thing is that if you don't get the ball out faster, you got to be extremely selective and accurate on your throws. And this is my problem. Trey struggles slightly with that and throwing in the middle of the field. But my problem is, why are you using Jimmy's fucking playbook for this kid? You got to get this boy. You got to get this boy on the run. You know. All right, y'all. Let's give it up from Dallas, Texas. Our brother like none other. Give it up, y'all, for King Sersky. What's up, sir? Yeah, you can't.
Going on, bro?
You can't. That's like using a manual for. You drive a Honda, but you're using a manual for a BMW.
Definitely not the same.
You're using the BMW. What's going on, Dalek? You can't hear? Can you hear us? Let me see. He may have. He's having audio issues. He may have to go out and come back in. See if you can go out and come back in. See if that'll fix it. Yeah. Okay, we got Jaguayo or Jaguayo 56. He says at Real Talk, why in the hell didn't Shanahan?
We have no clue.
Can you hear us, Dollar?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, why in the hell didn't Shanahan put Jordan Mason in?
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
That's right.
Hey, I just want to say real quick, because I want to show my face while I had some time. I'm at work right now. I'm busy.
Do your thing, brother.
I just want to let everybody know, man. Hey, look, y'all got to quit tripping. Y'all got to quit tripping. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all remember 1997, we lost to the Bucks and we lost Jerry Rice because of his knee, and we went 13-3. Y'all got to chill out. Hey, check this out, man. Look, that game wasn't on Trey. I mean, it wasn't Trey. Trey played a good game. You got to understand. In the first half, Debo fumbled that ball. That was a scoring drive. I know for a fact that was going to be a scoring drive.
I love Debo to death, but that was big, Debo. Right. That was big. That was big.
And I am going to hold Trey Lance accountable. When you got Croft wide open right there, don't try to throw a perfect ball. Just put it on him. So we can go ahead and get that score. But besides that, the second half, Dre Greenlaw, what's wrong with you? Aziz Shair, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Kinlaw, what's wrong with you? You know, Spencer Buford, what's wrong with you? You know, Aaron Banks, come on, man. When you create those type of penalties in that type of weather in a game that close, you always give a team a chance, and that's what happened. So so nobody can't say this is Trey's fault. Trey did what he had to do. It was the people around him who let him down.
Yep.
There you go. And I said that everybody keeps saying, okay, well, Trey's a first-year quarterback with not a lot of experience, but the pieces around him, he should be fine. But but what you didn't account for, what if the pieces around him aren't stepping up? And that's what I found. The guys around him wasn't really helping him.
Right. And to your point, when I first came on, you said Jordan Mason, and that brings me to my next point. The running game wasn't working. Jeffrey Wilson was hardly getting any yards.
Jeff Wilson ain't it. He ain't that type of back. He's not really impressive like that. He's not explosive. You know,
he was running like he had 100-pound ankle weights on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know,
I thought he was the odd man out to begin with.
You know what the best comparison to this game is? Remember the Arizona game last season in Phoenix?
Okay, right.
He was the leading rusher then. He was the leading rusher on Sunday. We had penalties in that Arizona game that cost us. We had penalties in Chicago that cost us.
Right.
It's a mirror. It's a splitting image if you take away the weather. Guys that are normally reliable screwed up. Little mistakes cost us the game.
At least we know we can have them kind of games, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've seen us play good, but unfortunately we've seen us play equally as bad.
But I tell you what, the Denver game and the Seattle game, those are two teams we playing next. And
I think we can be both of them. I think we can be both of them.
They mid. They are very mid. And I tell you right now, if we can go into Seattle, when Seattle come to us, but when we play Seattle, if that running game is working, better conditions, we're gonna be fine, man. But that running game, the key is to have the running game going. That's gonna help us, and that's gonna help Trey. Right. And you're gonna have to lower the penalties. If you start with the dumb stuff like Dre Greenlaw be doing, stop doing all that dumb stuff. You know, then we can go ahead and put our foot on that.
I should be laughing, but you're right. You are so right, man. Yeah.
And you mentioned the running game. That's an aspect of this team that is overlooked, especially with Trey there now. You realize we had 176 rushing yards 176. Normally with mistake-free football, that's going to win you the game.
Right.
And you saw it with that touchdown with Debo. They had to pick their poison.
Right.
They had to respect the fact that Trey could run through them or Debo could run over them. That's why I think they were successful.
Here, Joe.
Yep. Exactly.
That's why I think in this next game against Seattle, we gonna see Jeff Wilson come out and Kyle gonna give him a chance just because he know him and he look at him like reliable. But I think the minute that Jeff Wilson come out there and don't do shit, it's gonna be Jordan Mason for the rest of the show.
I think. Let me tell you. I think he should start Mason. I think he needs to start. I think he needs to start the boy.
Me too.
I think so. I think so too. And
just like you did
like
Elijah Mitchell. Do him just like you did Elijah Mitchell. Start him.
Yeah. And I like that Marlon Mack pickup. I mean,
yes, I like that too.
I hope he can play this Sunday if possible. If not, then I can understand. But if he can play, that man has great vision. He has great feet work. He is a perfect piece of Kyle Shanahan's system.
Yeah,
so
he's like a carbon copy of Mitchell.
Yeah,
if you think about it, very similar running styles.
But again, what's wrong with TDP that he can't
be? Well, Kyle,
I hope Kyle ain't got that boy in no doghouse. I hope ain't no more bullshit.
Kyle said Mitchell was better in special teams during the week than TDP was.
But you needed running. You needed backs, man. I'm not cutting that. That's bullshit. You needed running backs.
Another thing. What about Danny Gray? Why Danny Gray was inactive?
That was another question I had.
Yeah. Come on.
I think
in the elements in that rain going straight, I would have killed for at least one or two bombs from him.
Right. And we could have got it that first half, because the first half, man, the footing and everything was pretty decent. Because Trey was he was throwing dimes, man.
He was throwing darts. We were moving the ball. Yep. We were fine. See, the thing is this: the haters, they know what caused this game. They know damn well this boy didn't blow this game.
Yeah,
but just to have something to say and to be jerks, like you got this one kid on Facebook that really gets on my damn nerves.
See, this is something that we're gonna have to deal with all season. So we already know what's coming.
We knew that.
We know that.
Trey's gonna have his games where he's gonna make bad decisions. We know that that's gonna happen. But these decisions. By the time he threw that interception in Chicago, I mean, it was
pretty much
over at that point. We were down 9 at that point. The momentum was just completely. We couldn't get the momentum back. And like they say, like on cue, that rain hit right as they scored.
But you know what's so fascinating about Trey, man? You know what's so fascinating about Trey? When Trey after the game, Trey, you can tell the game is slowing down for Trey. Trey told the media every detail of what happened on certain plays that he messed up on. You ain't never heard that from Jimmy. You know how Sean McVay stands up on the podium and he remembers anything that happened in the game. Like it's like memory. Like
you don't get that from most quarterbacks. You don't get that from most quarterbacks, let alone Garoppolo. Yeah, I actually appreciate that.
Well, the brother that was in the chat, Corey Davis, he said that. You know, he just alluded to that Trey got up on the podium and immediately took accountability for the errors and the things that he did to cause him to lose the game. Well, not to say to cause him to lose the game, but his part in what, transpired as far as the breakdown of the game.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Definite accountability, man. I mean, that brother, man, Trey's gonna go far, man. I'm telling you, Trey's gonna go far. Once he comes out of this, like you said, the game is slowing down for him. It's gonna be a problem, and teams are definitely have to pick their poison. But the guys that his supporting staff have to step up.
They gotta step up.
Debo and them guys, y'all gotta make these fucking plays, man. You can't go out there fumbling in the red zone. You take away all points. You leaving money on the table, man. We can't afford that.
Yep, you gotta make plays and don't shoot yourself in the foot with these penalties. Because we came out the second half still dominating. We had them dead to rights from 3 and out. And then Trey Greenlaw want to grab the man face there when you already got 4 49ers already on the play.
Already on him. He was done already. So it was just unnecessary to do. And that kind of shit, like Jerry Rice said, under Bill Walsh, you'd have got a one-way ticket home. And Dre's ass, he did the same shit in the NFC Championship. Went out there, did some wild shit. He got to chill out.
Yeah.
He's got to chill out. They give his ass some Ritalin before the game or something. Calm his ass down.
Right.
And call that motherfucker down, man. He's bugged out. He's bugging out. I'm a hop off, man. I gotta get back to work. But hey, salute to y'all, man. Hey, salute to y'all. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. I'm just, we back to normal at the office, so I can't really get on like I want to.
Right.
Supervisors here and stuff. So I try to get in, But when I'm home, I'll be on all the time.
Hey, go ahead and make your money, bro.
Yeah. We understand that. But listen, before you go, really quick, if you got a moment, I just want to get your opinion on something.
Oh yeah.
I made a point earlier of saying like I didn't want to give Justin Fields too much credit because he couldn't move the ball before those penalties. They couldn't even move the damn ball. So, granted, like I said, y'all know I'm all for Justin, man. I wanted to draft him, but we're not gonna give him too much. We're not gonna go crazy now.
Right.
You know, he didn't sit back there with his arm and pick us apart and slice and dice us. Nah, man, he had negative yards in the first half.
Oh no. Trey Lance definitely had a better game than Justin Fields.
Oh, not by the media. I'm telling you, I wish I'd played the soundbite with Rex Ryan and them, and they said he looked better than Trey, and he's better because of this. I'm like, all because he won, so all context goes out the window just because he won. See, I don't like that shit. I don't like that.
It's called to go along and get along.
Yeah, nah, we know better. Y'all know
it's
that
the Nick
goes against
Foles
us.
effect. Nick Foles is a terrible quarterback, but people will remember he won during the playoffs and won that Super Bowl.
Right.
Trent Dilfer, the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one of yours. I don't know about that. Trent Dilfer. Listen, Trent Dilfer.
Quarterback always gets the spoils when they win and the blame when they lose.
Listen, Trent Dilfer is a misnomer. Trent Dilfer is a misnomer, meaning they used to say you were an elite quarterback considered on elite level if you won a Super Bowl until Trent Dilfer won.
I agree with you. But
so he proved that you do not have to be a great quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
I agree with you. But the quarterback is the position everybody looks at.
I get it, but I'm like I said, I don't.
23. Jerry Rice was the MVP, but people don't remember that. People remember Joe Montana and that long drive. We got all the endorsements.
From moment to moment. Well, like I say, man, I hear what you're saying, but I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Oh,
the media.
I agree with you. I agree.
Giving him all his props. Like Justin Fields is good. Oh, he's gonna. What they say? He's gonna win an NFC championship. I mean, damn, they barely beat us, and all this praise. This is crazy.
They had lost that game. I guarantee you that the talk.
Oh, it'd have been the other way around. They'd have been slammed.
Yes.
Hey, you know how everybody thinks. You know it is around here. Everybody's overreacting because we lost 0-1.
Yep.
They're overreacting because they won. They overreacting. Like, come on now. You know we could have won that game, bro. We shot our own selves in the foot. We had the game bad. We just gave it away.
What my man said, 95.7. This is what happens when you play with your food at the dinner table. This is what happens when you play with your food. The dog come over, knock it over, and get your plate. That's what happens when you play with your food and you don't eat it while it's hot. That's what happens. And that's what we did. We went out there, excuse my French, we went out there fucking around, and this is what happened. And I said this last week. I said, if we go out there and kick their head and right away, jump on them right away, don't even make it a game.
Yeah.
And there's a saying. There's a saying, man, and it's so fucking true. They say hard work. Hard work always beat talent when talent don't work hard.
Right. There it is.
Hard work will always be talent when talent don't work hard, and that capped out. That defined our game last week.
Yeah,
we were talented. We was you go roster player for player. We dominated in every way. No way. They say there's no way we could have lost that game. Well, if you go out there and you laying down, you thinking you got opportunities. Come on, how many flags you gonna get? How many opportunities did you give the offense? They're still professionals now.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey man, it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. Somebody can come out there and pull it out even when you don't think they have a chance to. We don't seen it happen before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Seen it and experienced it.
Yeah. Yep.
This is not the first time we got beat by a team. We got beat by Seattle twice last year and they were trash.
And we should have beat them.
You're right. We should have beat them.
Well, we know who was under center then. But I think Trey gonna take care of business Sunday. I think he got something to prove. He got a chip on his shoulder. I'm sure he can't wait to get out there.
Oh, they all got something to prove.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to watch.
They all got something to prove because that was ridiculous. What took place. You just don't do that, man. You don't hurt yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't create a lot of penalties to keep teams in the game, especially in those conditions and being that close.
Shooting yourselves in the big toe. Kept shooting ourselves in the big toe.
Hey, pull up
man.
Seattle Slew comment again, Don.
I saw this ridiculous comment.
These guys know more about us than their own team, man. Where's he at? I'm sorry. Okay, Trey came from a lower tier Division I school and hasn't played a full season since his junior year of college.
Go ahead, Don.
Okay, he's getting heat because he's expected to win immediately, not develop over time. You know what?
Look,
I'm not mad at that. He's actually right.
Some of that's true.
It's very true.
But look, though,
But our backup was also from a lower tier Division I school.
and
He's had time to develop.
And Carson Wentz was from that same fucking school, and then nobody had this same smoke for this dude.
Nope.
Exactly.
Right.
But I keep hearing about the competition that he played at a lower division school. But Brandon Moss was from a lower division school. Jerry Rice was from a lower division school.
True.
T.O. I mean,
Walter Payton.
I don't give a fuck.
There's a kid over there in Buffalo named Josh Allen who played at Wyoming.
Yep.
Wyoming's Division I though.
Yeah, but then he didn't
But
start.
I ain't never heard of Wyoming.
Well, he went. He
San
went
Diego
through.
State has. They're in the same conference.
Well, shit. Look at this guy's school.
I knew he was gonna light it up.
Well, listen, man. That kid went through the D3. I mean, the JUCO process, junior college process. He really went through it. So if you look at shows like on Netflix, like what do they call that? Last Chance U.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He was one of them type kids.
Man, but
who came out to Ashlar, who came
if you
came
watch
through that.
college football, you see teams like Appalachian State and shit beating teams they ain't got no business competing with at all. And them boys come out there beating these boys' ass. So I don't want to hear about the
Schools
level
like
of
that
competition.
don't get respect is because they don't get television time. But
Right.
if you really watch football, you know Appalachian State is one of the top tier programs, Division I, Division II, whatever, across the country. North Dakota State has won championships year after year after year. You got to put respect on the lower division. Just because they're lower division.
If you can ball, you can ball, man.
Yeah.
If you can ball, you can ball, bro. That's all I'm gonna say to that. But listen, man, I want to move on forward here. You know, I want to.
All right, but I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm about to get back to work.
Do your thing, Dollar. Let's give it up, y'all, for King Search Scheme. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.
All right, brother. All right, so we're gonna get into one of our many segments. All right, let's give it up for our brother from the Dirty South, Jew the Great, with Jew's injury report and news.
Man, what's good, y'all? What's happening? What's shaking? I'm gonna tie it all in together with the news and the injury report. We had a few new injuries this time. We added Jordan Willis to the injury reserve. We called up Kamiko Toure to replace him. We also signed Marlon Mack because we had to once again put Elijah Mitchell on injury reserve. Man, the dude is hurt more than Mary J. Blige in the 90s. But man, listen, I like the guy, man. I hope he can stay healthy, man. But shit, I'm tired of just getting hurt shit. And I told y'all he was gonna get hurt last week. I told y'all this. So once again, man, we re-signed Willis Sneed to the practice squad. Marlon Mack went to the practice squad. We got another cornerback, what his name is, Kerry Vincent Jr. or something. Signed him to the practice squad. I don't know the guy, never heard of him. Let's go out here and get some people that we actually know. Man, George Kittle, he's supposed to be coming back, but he didn't practice again today. I'm tired of that shit too. Man, Trey need to put the number 10 on. Maybe Kittle will find a way to goddamn snatch his nuts up a little bit and come out there and play.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, I said it, and I say it again. I'm tired of these motherfuckers getting hurt. Come out here and help this man. Stop sitting on the sideline, smiling on the sideline with Jimmy. I was mad about that shit.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, that's the injury report and news, and I'm out.
All right. Let's give it up for Jew the Great with that injury report and news.
Why is Willie Sneed back?
I have no clue.
He wasn't even the 7th best receiver in camp. I
Right.
mean, damn.
Right. like I said, it was just a nasty game, guys. We went out there playing with our food. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. And a blowout ended up a dogfight and a loss.
Shout out to Tanya Sayal. She's here.
All right. Let's give it up for our homegirl. Don't say wow and don't say now. Let's give it up, y'all, for Tanya Sayal.
And also shout out to Corey Davis. You can catch his picks later tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube.
All right, we got what's this guy? Hold on. 49 of Faith from Dave for PA. I like his comment. He says, everybody fed up with Kittle being hurt again. He was hurt last year for Trey's first start. Is it becoming a trend?
See, I brought that up in another group. It seems like whenever Trey starts, Kittle is conveniently out.
Right. I think
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's come in other instances when Jimmy wasn't there, but this is becoming scary.
Yeah.
Hey man, these dudes
I think he played with him
up.
once. I think he played with him once against the Texans. The game we actually won. I mean, like I say, man, we're trying to win, man. I mean, I just don't understand these guys, man. We're trying to win, man. We want Trey to put his best foot forward, so we need guys to step up and get out there with him, man, and help him on the field. We don't need no negative plays, man. Get out there and help the boy. Trey. And I don't give a damn what nobody said. In my eyes, man, Trey played all right, man. I think Trey played all right, man.
He had a decent game, I thought.
I thought
Trey?
so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
me too.
I thought he did too, man. But listen, guys, we're gonna move on forward here. I'm gonna get into the sorry, cut that out. We're gonna get into the fun facts, the quarterbacks. So let me get let's get. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. We got Trey Lance versus Justin Fields. Okay, let's start with catch attempts. Okay, 13 for 28 to Justin Fields, 8 for 17. Trey had 164 yards total to Justin's 121. He had a average per yard of 5.9 to Justin's 7.1. Very close. Well, Trey's winning this hands down. Okay, the touchdown, there's none for Trey. 2 for Justin. You got that. They both had 1 interception apiece. Trey had 2 sacks for 9 yards. Justin 2 for 16. Trey ended the game with a 50.3 quarterback rating, and Justin ended it with an 85.7. Right. And that will end. I'm sorry, guys. Get the graphics up. And that will end. Fun facts on a quarterback. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get that out the way there. Bow. There you go, man. That's fun facts on the quarterback, guys.
And then because these are both multi-talented quarterbacks, one stat that we don't normally talk about, we have to talk about with these two, rushing yards. Trey, 54. Justin Fields only had 28. So they pretty much kept him at bay there.
Yeah, well, like I said, that first half was horrible.
But then
he did nothing.
The majority of his passing yards came on his 2 touchdown passes. He got like 80 yards off of those 2 touchdown passes.
Right. And think of all people to actually get a shot at us, man, was your boy the Cat Whisperer.
And he was dancing and juking and jiving and licking himself.
Now, see, I would have taken a 15-yard penalty to pop him in the end zone after he scored.
Yeah, man. Dude was dancing and gyrating around,
We
got... Go ahead, brother.
Then the cornerback from the Browns. I don't even know this dude.
Right.
What his name is? Jalen Johnson or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude is popping, talking cash money shit like he just came out and played like Dion.
I'm telling you, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Reading this dude coming had me so hot, man. This dude said Trey ain't do shit. We just made him play quarterback.
We made him play quarterback. Wow. We won't hear this. Listen, these guys are just trying to get attention. We won't know. We won't hear his name the rest of the season. How about that?
Rest of the season.
We won't hear him. This was their Super Bowl. This is the best.
I never heard his name before this game.
And you won't hear it after. Trust me. And you won't hear it after, brother. Trust when I tell you. Trust when I tell you. I wasn't even paying no mind. I wasn't even feed into it. The nonsense. You know. And that's all that is nonsense, man. You know, look. Them guys on the field are just like some of these guys that come in our chats to troll, man. They just got to have something to say. You know, well, trust me. When we get out here and start kicking ass, you're not gonna find them. You're not gonna. You ain't gonna find near one of them. They ain't coming nowhere near this channel. You know. Well, let's get Jaguayo. Not even then. You ain't gonna see him, Jack. Trust me. We start winning, you ain't gonna see him because they ain't got nothing to hate on. Well, let's give Jaguayo 56. He is back with another message, and he says, "At Real Talk, once we couldn't run, Trey had to make the runs for first downs. True. I still believe in our defense, but big crucial penalties kept their drives alive, and they scored."
And that's pretty much the game in a nutshell.
That's right.
All right.
For Jaguayo, all right to that.
Hey, go to Corey Davis comment.
Corey Davis. Let me get the Corey Davis. Hey. KD.
Hey, he grabbed him a handful of that ass.
Saw that.
He grabbed.
I did see that.
He had a handful of ass.
That was Geno Smith. I know you happy and all, bro, but come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing, Geno? There it is, guys.
Mom, what?
Wow.
Yeah, man. Come on. You know. I don't even like, guy, the whole slapping on the ass thing, but then you grab. Look at that. That's crazy. And it looked like Goodwin, whoever good. He liked it. He must have liked it.
Mom, what? He is insane.
Man, listen.
Unbelievable.
I would have got a 15-yard penalty for hit my teammate with my head, man.
Unbelievable, man.
That's bad.
Unbelievable, bro.
Well, both of them can identify with each other because they were thrown away by multiple teams. We all know Geno Smith's story. Goodwin started with the Bears, thrown away here. This is his fourth team. So they're playing essentially with house money. Has nothing to do with that photo, but
yeah. Let me see. All right, D Sizzle says, booty grabbers.
Booty bandit.
Memphis Maine cracks on up. And then these G cracks on up.
Okay.
Mariah says Goodwin's wife gonna get him. Well, she gonna do more than get him. She'll divorce his ass. Steve Williams. With the shortened preseason, it's going to take a lot of teams a couple of weeks to get it together. I agree.
All right.
Yep. A lot of teams were terrible.
Not for nothing. Even Denver, to me, they looked flat.
They did.
They look worse. They look worse than us, though.
Like we didn't see Trent Williams play at all preseason.
Right.
I mean, a lot of these dudes didn't really play much.
Wasn't really playing much. But let's be honest. When we came out that game, man, we were kicking ass. We was moving that ball, man. We was getting downfield. Debo just fumbled the ball. He doesn't fumble the ball. We smooth sailing right in the end zone. So I don't think we're that bad.
Killer, man.
Yeah, I just think a lot of things just happen. We just caught the bad end, short end of the stick on a lot of things, man. But come on, Debo punches that first touchdown there, and I think we smooth sailing from there.
But there were a lot of missed opportunities. The first play from scrimmage was almost intercepting a pick six.
Right.
Gibson almost had that play before Pettis got his touchdown. Gibson missed another interception that would have been a pick six.
Yeah.
There was a lot of missed opportunities that we couldn't take advantage of.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
You're right. You're right, sir. You're right.
Man, who fucker went from running like Tra Palomalu to Adrian Cole. All in one game.
Listen, man. He did defensively what Jameis Winston did. That he won his. He got both titles, in the same his best and worst season at the same damn time.
Yep.
That was definitely his best game. 11 tackles, 9 solo, 1 pass defense, 1 INT.
Right. Denise G. She says you guys are mean. Maybe they like each other. Come on.
A little bit too much.
Maybe. You think Marquise got that speech?
That was Marquise Goodwin?
Yeah, that was Marquise Goodwin.
What?
You think he got that speech from Geno Smith? Look here. Now, I like you, and I want you.
That's a damn shame, man. That is a damn shame.
He whispered in his ear, meet me in the shower after the game.
Oh, man, this is a rough crowd here, baby. This is a rough crowd, man. This is truly a rough crowd, brother. Rough crowd in here, man. But he damn sure had a handful of ass. He damn sure had a handful of my man cheeks. And what would possess you to do that?
How do you explain to your son later on?
I guess you don't. Son, don't look at that. I guess you don't.
That was
song this fool up
moment, I guess.
What you say? Who's this pull up? I didn't hear you, Jew. What'd you say?
So they disowned him after the game.
After that picture come out, they're gonna have some questions to answer about that. That went viral.
Wow, I wish I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, that went viral.
I had only heard about it. I did not see that before.
Yeah, I saw that. I said, let me
Broke
get
back
that. God damn, boy. It's hard out here.
I can't even look up.
Yeah, but I mean, to grab like that, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Like you say, it's something. He's supposed to draw back a nub or something. Something's supposed to go on, Well, look, guys, let's get it moving and grooving here, man. Let's get on into the next part of the show, man. Let's get into the actual factuals. All right? Let's give it up for the, what's that, post-game?
Yes.
Yeah, game stats, game leaders. Hey.
And this is the most frustrating part. In every category, except for turnovers and penalties,
right,
we outplayed them. The passing yards were there. The rushing yards were nearly 2-1.
Yeah.
More first downs, better third down efficiency. We even have more plays.
We lead them in every category. You're right.
And if you would just look at this and go by this, you would
say we win.
The brakes off these.
Yeah, you say, something wrong with that score up top. Reverse that.
7 more minutes in time of possession alone.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. And it's funny. Last season was very frustrating because remember they had a couple of games like this last season. Remember when we did the game, leaders and game reports, we saw that where we outstatted teams and still lost. That is very frustrating as a fan, of this team, man. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. But I'm gonna move on forward here to the game leaders. Game leaders. Look at that. You got Lance also led the team in rushing yards.
Shout out to Juwan Jennings too.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, he showed up on third down. You would have never known he was our leading receiver.
Right. Well, he missed a big block too, down in the red zone. He whiffed on a block. Yeah, he whiffed on a block that would have gave us 7. Like I said, just so many damn opportunities to blow this game open, and we didn't do it and let these guys hang around. And damn it, I said it. Don't let these guys hang around. Stomp them out early, man. This game should have been over by half. Like you said, 17. I said 17. We should have been at least 17 points. Dave says 28. Whatever the deal is, we should have been up. We should have been in a very commanding lead by halftime. Meaning they should have came out the third quarter after the half dejected, knowing that this game is over. crazy, man. This is crazy. Next week we really got to tighten this up. You know, we need this game, man.
And with Trey Lance, he really needs this game. It's not just for the prospect of 0-2, but it's the opponent. We cannot lose another game to Seattle.
Right.
They always find a way somehow the past decade to get us at the end some kind of way. He's got to erase that stigma right from jump.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So with that, guys, that'll wrap up, our game stats, game leaders.
All right.
Game stats, game leaders. Yeah, guys. Give me 1 sec, fellas. Y'all can go ahead and carry on.
Man. So what else, man? What else we got to get to, man, about this game?
Other than coaching, I know D'Amico Ryans has to have said something about the blown coverages, because that just should have never happened. Once is one thing, but 2 times, and the second one was even worse than the first because it was in a closer space.
Man, it's like these motherfuckers allergic to making adjustments at halftime. And then when they do make adjustments, they make the wrong adjustments.
Yes.
Y'all should have kept doing what y'all were doing in the first half. That formula was working, and it was only going to goddamn work even better in the second half because the rain started coming down.
But it wasn't even the scheme. Is that the Bears let Justin do what he does, and we couldn't adapt because the scheming was working. They had no running game. He had nowhere to throw, and Justin runs once or twice, and we just lose focus. Got to stay disciplined.
You might well say we had half our team was playing for them motherfuckers. Every time we get them off the field, here come a bonehead penalty to extend their drive.
Yes.
Every time.
That personal foul by Shair, inexcusable. Now, we had one in the first half, which I thought was bullshit.
The holding on Ken Law.
Yeah, how do you hold?
How the hell do you hold
on a running play?
That's the stupidest shit I ever heard for in my life.
The defensive play holding? I'm
right.
Sorry, yeah. I don't get that.
There were some questionable calls in the first half that didn't really cost us, like that pass interference offense on Ayuk.
That was ticky-tacky. That was some bullshit too.
But y'all know that's how they do us, man. We don't get no breaks. We don't get no breaks with these damn refs. Y'all know how they do us.
And then the one Greenlaw had in the first half where he was trying everything to get away from Fields on the sidelines, couldn't help it.
Right. And what's crazy about that is, like I said, you look at the disparity in the the numbers on the penalties. I mean, we just don't get that. That's what I was telling y'all when Demo. He's in training camp, and he made that interception his first year in training camp, his rookie training camp.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, "Oh, Demo's a monster, man." I'm like, nah, Demo's very hands-on. Those are going to be flags in the league.
Yep, right.
Especially with this team, they don't give us slack. We get flags like you wouldn't believe. If they could throw a flag every play, they would. And you literally saw that. They threw flags, and I'm sure some of them they could have held up on. They ain't doing that.
I was kind of surprised by Mooney. He got a pass interference call and a holding call on him as well.
Yeah, we don't get a break, man. They ain't giving us no break, man. We the team everybody love to hate, right? We got a Dave from PA. He says, is he going to be able to overcome it, or was McDaniel the one who had the quick reaction to overcome it? Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I just walked in. I didn't know what the conversation was, guys.
Let me look at that here.
Yeah. How you talking about Mike McDaniel?
That's going to be something to see.
Hey, look, and I watched some of that Miami game. Mike McDaniel went down there and basically ran our fucking offense.
Oh, you know that. You know what I think, guys? And tell me if y'all think I'm wrong here. I think Kyle needs to change it up. I think the league is these DCs have figured him out. He's been doing the same shit for years. If at some point you get figured out,
It's not even that.
After a while.
It's not even
that they figured him out. He just go from what's working and start calling some bullshit.
That he'll do. But I do think he needs to change things up as far as how he's coaching Trey. Trey needs to be on the move more, not one boot.
Right.
He just can't be conservative as hell. That's what cost him in the Super Bowl, what cost him in the NFC Championship game, and definitely cost us Week 1. Let it
say 10 points. 10 points is his
his kryptonite, his Achilles heel.
What have we talked about with Trey Lance? You can open the playbook. Open the damn playbook.
Hey, and we see that Trey, he excelled at throwing the ball outside the number.
Right.
Why would you go away from that and then want to start throwing the ball
across the middle? Because you're coaching him like you're coaching Jimmy. Take that Jimmy playbook out. Get that out of here. Throw that shit down. Yeah, let's get some strikes, man. Yeah, no need to do that. If you got to go across the middle, just run the damn ball in. I'd rather you run the ball and do that. In inclement weather. And that's another thing. This team doesn't play well in inclement weather. We don't. We just don't play well in inclement weather, man.
And it is going to rain Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to rain Sunday.
It's still like once Mitchell went down, the play calling just changed.
Because the running game was ineffective.
That's why you put Mason in.
Exactly.
I think he needs to start Mason. Like I said, TDP needs to be out there two-suited, ready to go.
Watching Wilson try to run the ball is like Fred G. Sanford trying to run from Esther.
Pull up Silverado.
You're not going to escape.
Sanford and Son. Okay, Silverado Kev, our very own, says, I know you recall saying last show, the play call is only trumped by lack of execution. I don't care if Jesus himself called the play. The players will have to execute. This is true.
And I agree with him there. So, especially last season, it wasn't the play calling at all. We just failed to get it done. And the number one reason is number 10.
Well, there were glimpses where it was the play calling. That's bullshit. It was glimpses. There were certain games where it was the play calling. You gonna tell me that you gonna tell me against Arizona? You gonna tell me against Arizona it wasn't the play calling? That was the play calling.
There were glimpses, yes, but more often than not.
Yeah, they got to execute. I agree. Well, look, plain and simple, we can't get down in the red zone and turn the ball over. You got to execute. Shit like that just can't happen.
Pull up, no border comment.
We need Poe as a fullback or a running back. Let's flatten some people.
I would have liked to have seen him at pulling guard because Banks sure didn't get it done last week.
Right. Like I said, they're gonna have to do. They got to figure something out, man.
Especially if you're trying to run the ball, he pulls better than Aaron Banks. Been saying that all training camp.
Right.
Our boy Silverado got another one now. Yeah.
On D, Hufunga, great game otherwise. Greenlaw and Womack, all blue assignments to give up cheeks. Pause. At chunk yardage plays.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's give him a right for that.
All right.
Absolutely.
I hope Kev gets here in time because I want him to show everybody else what he showed us on that one Trey Lance pass.
What was that?
Yep.
How he really had pressure in overthrowing.
Oh yeah. When he threw yeah.
Yep.
The guy was coming right across his head. Yeah. But I got another soundbite, guys, from my man Swaggle. He makes another valid point on behalf of Trey, and hopefully the faithful can, our viewers, give a different perspective and some insight. All right, let's give it up, y'all, for Swaggle.
We thought Justin Fields was right there along with Trevor Lawrence as far as what he could be in this NFL. Like that was something that we talked about on show after show. And why is he not in this conversation to be the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers along with Mac Jones and Trey Lance. But two things can be true. Like Jeff just said, it ain't time to give up on Trey Lance. First of all, he played in a damn monsoon. This is a running football team where obviously that's compromised when you're playing in those type of conditions. It's against what the San Francisco 49ers really like to do. And then second of all, yeah, we thought Justin Fields was better. We talked about the lack of reps that Trey Lance has had in college. We talked about him coming into the league from a lower tier level of college. We saw Justin Fields play against guys in the Big Ten that you're going to see in the NFL. That's always the case. Doesn't determine how good you're going to be. It's just something that gives us as former players a little bit more comfort about this guy has seen the type of competition that he's going to play against on the next level to some degree. But ultimately, we all, not all, but RC and I believe that Justin Fields was the second best quarterback in this draft, which is why I was screaming he should be playing last year for the Chicago Bears. Take your lumps, progress, and now you get to be the player that you need to be. But ultimately, fellas, Trey Lance, the quarterback in San Francisco for a long time. They gave up a lot of first-round picks to get him.
All right.
Let's give it up for Swagoo.
Right.
I think what he said there made 110% sense, man. But listen,
Agreed.
man. Yeah.
Love that guy, even though he's a diehard Cowboy fan for some reason.
Yeah. Didn't he play for the Cowboys?
Yep.
He might have.
Yeah. I think he did play. No, he played for the Cowboys. That makes perfect sense.
I remember him more at LSU than I do in the NFL, though.
No, he played. He actually showed a clip with Trent Williams when he came in the league. Trent Williams clipped him and bust his ass, and they would clown him on the show. Yeah, he played there. But listen, guys, I want to move on forward. It's getting kind of late, and D Sizzle, of course, has some choice words, or he has something to say about the loss. All right, so here I bring to you, Real Talk 9 to Talk. We bring to you guys another installment. Sizzle says.
All right, how y'all doing? Week 1 versus Chicago. Some things I knew was gonna happen, some things I wasn't expecting to happen, and we'll see on the field. Yeah, we're gonna get into those things too. So let's get into some of these highlights. And Show No Sizzles is under construction. He'll be back in a minute. He'll be back for next week against the, you know who it is, Seahawks. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Bye.
Deebo Samuel lines up in the backfield for the first time. And gets chopped down. The ball comes in. The Bears are on top of it.
Bradley, on the screen, you're going to see Drake Greenlaw, number 57, kind of read it. You can see right there, the linemen are coming out. That element showed itself a little too early. A missed takes it to him, rolls, dumps. Ryan Griffin, the new tight end, with his first catching right there by the San Francisco defensive staff. D'Amico Ryan's the defensive coordinator. Your linebacker knew exactly.
Now, look at here. First thing first. I love women. Yes, I do. But I love football sometimes a little bit more. Hey, check this out, man. We men, we're on the field. We're releasing stuff that we can't release on y'all on the field. So listen here. I don't understand why we have to have referees of women on the field. What are y'all doing? I get it. Y'all want to, women rights, all that stuff. I get that stuff. But this is it right here. Listen to me. So if I'm running down the field, and you happen to make a good play, good call, bad call, it don't matter, but I'm juiced, and I smack you on the ass like a regular ref, don't get to talking about you gonna sue me and things like that, all right? If I smack you on the ass and you on the field, you one of us, right? All right? So join the party, and stop making bad calls like that. I seen you. Bye.
Sizzle's a wild boy, man. Let's give it a
All right.
Sizzle. Now Sizzle going after the female refs, man. Sizzle going after the female refs, man. I mean, look, guys. We're gonna round robin this, man, and I guess we'll start with you, Jew. We'll go counterclockwise. takeaways. What was your takeaway from this game, brother?
And well, just take my takeaway, man. I'm not gonna be so bad or so harsh on Trey, but I seen some good. I seen some bad. I seen some things that he can work on, clean up, make it a little better. I seen some good. I seen some bad from Kyle. I seen a lot of bad with these goddamn penalties. We better clean that up. So we ain't gonna win no football game with that many 12 penalties, 99 yards. We can't win like that. That's not winning football.
Right on.
So I mean, I don't know if we need to blame the coaches, the players, or who we need to blame, but they need to look themselves in the mirror, man, and clean that up. So that's my takeaway from the game, man. That we clean up the penalties and Kyle just stick to what worked with Trey. Like you said, get rid of that Jimmy playbook. I think we'll be a tough team to beat.
Right. All right, but let's give Jew a round of applause. Jew the Great's takeaway. All right, Super Dave, it's on you.
Other than Womack, there are 10 other veterans on that defense. We need 4 quarters of disciplined football. What I saw was a disciplined first half and a very undisciplined second half.
Right.
Those little mistakes, those errors prolong drives, which gives teams like the Bears a chance to come back in the damn game. You got to hold yourself accountable and the people around you accountable. We need 4 disciplined quarters, 60 minutes of football. If we can do that week after week with the pressure that we've been getting on the front line, there is no reason that we should blow any game.
Right on. All right, let's give it up for Super Dave, the OG. His takeaway. Right on. And I guess I'll wrap it up. My takeaway goes back to what I said during the pregame. You know, we have to play clean football. We have to play disciplined football. We couldn't allow them to even have an inkling that they had a chance to compete in this game.
Right.
And we had the chance to do that early. We had a chance to put their asses out first quarter and did none of it. Let everything squander through our hands, man. And then shot ourselves in the big toe time after time with the penalties. You know, it's no way to, like you say, 12 penalties for 100 yards. You can't win like that, man.
Can't win.
You can't win. That's hustling backwards, man. You can't win like that. You know. So it was a pretty good discussion tonight. I mean, you know, we tackled it the best we could. And like I say, man, this one hurt. But I said we come back next week and we clip some wings on the Seahawks. You know, we get it.
Yes.
You know, we clip the wing. We clip some wings next week. You know. All right. And with all that being said, guys. Hey.
And we
out. All right. Let's give it up for the real talkers, each and every one of you. We want to thank you guys for rocking out and joining in on tonight's very spirited discussion, post-game discussion, 49ers and Bears. Let's give it up for the real talkers. Yes, sir. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to the crew, you know. That's Jew the Great, Silverado Kev, Dollar Bill Will, you know, working hard. Brothers is working hard for the money, you know. But, you know, we got their back and go hold them down. And last but damn sure not least, Super Dave, the OG. The Real Talk Niner Talk crew. And we also want to give a special shout out to our partner in crime, Get 'em Boy. Get 'em Boy and Real Talk Niner Talk. Yes. Denise G, where's Denise at, man? We owe Denise a t-shirt. You know, Denise and Little Jew.
Send us your info.
Yeah, send us your info. These guys are the winners of our giveaway. Hang with us, win a tea. All right, 49, Real Talk 49er Talk, and get them, boy, you know. It's a dangerous tandem, man, you know. And also, like we always say around this time, stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real, because if you're not real, it makes no sense to be faithful. Get us on out of here, Jill.
Hey, fellas, awesome show, man. Kev, Dollar. Love y'all dudes, man. We had it down for y'all. Man, it was a rough week. Last couple of days been a little tough. But we gonna bounce back this week against Seattle. I wasn't gonna come in here and say we gonna win or nothing like that, because we just did that with the Bears. But man, we gonna bust Seattle ass Sunday.
That's right.
So
that's what we gonna do to them.
All foot.
All foot.
I'm having Bird on Sunday. That's all I know.
That's right.
Hey, but look, fellas, awesome show, man. Love y'all boys. Real talkers, once again. Y'all, hey, every time I come in here, I be impressed with how much y'all rock with us, man. How many of y'all be in here before we even know. I love seeing it. Love seeing it. Keep it up. Make sure y'all will smell that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Make sure y'all tune in with us, too. Pre-game and post-game. Every Saturday, every Wednesday. We're going to be right here. But we got giveaways going on, so if you want a shirt, make sure you're the first one in the chat, and we're going to look out for you and get it to you.
Right. Next week, I think we're going to change it up, though. We may do a little trivia, you know.
So
we
just
make that easy
ears,
now, but yeah.
Keep y'all ears tuned in to the streets, man, and we're going to let y'all know what it is. Y'all get y'all a Real Talk tea. Get Real Talk fresh. Other than that, man, look. Like we always say, Niner gang over everything, and we out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace.
To the Trey Lance haters. Shut up and wait for the next game. That.
Here we are, man. All gas, no brakes. Nine hot boys, baby. And we reppin' like the 80s. Let's go. Santana. Touchdown, Debo in the slot. This is my end zone. Give me everything you got. Defense, hit him with that Cosa Nostra.